sclerous tissue, which is a specialized connective tissue, that is cartilage and bone. Okay. Now all bones of the body are made from the two sides. One is fibrous ossification, that is membranous ossification, or it is cartilaginous ossification. That means the temporary structure is cartilage and that is to be converted to bone by the deposition of calcium. Now in few cases where the oxygen demand is more, okay, the oxygen supply and it is a continuous activity goes on, there is a permanent cartilage cell persist. So the cartilage cells are of three kinds, but the first in the embryonic stage is a cartilage called the cellular cartilage, which is full of the cartilage cells, okay, chondrocytes. In adult life there are three cartilages, the hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage and fibrocartilage. Now what is hyaline cartilage? Hyaline cartilage is present in case of trachea. It is hyaline because it is hyalose. That means the ground substance is reflectile, that is look like glass, so it is called the hyalose, which is covered by the pericondium, the fibrous layer of the pericondium, and the chondrocytic layer of the pericondium is there. There are two layers, superficially fibrous, and the deeper plane the chondroblast are there. So when there is injury, the chondroblast will go for the pericondium repair. Okay. Now this is the main substance of the hyaline cartilage, where the hyaline chondrocytes are present in cluster. These are called cell nest, and this is covered by a hallux, empty hallux, and this is the ground substance. Okay, this is a ground substance which is glassy in nature. Mainly chondroitin sulfate is present over here, and this is otherwise called the interterritorial matrix. So this is the hyaline cartilage which is present in trachea, where there is a continuous inspiration and expiration goes on. So it is oxygen demand is more, so there is a cartilage cell persists throughout the life, that is called hyaline cartilage. Coming to the elastic cartilage is present in those places where the flexibility or the elasticity is needed. So this is a pericondium, and these are the chondrocytes which are surrounded by the yellow elastic fibers. These are the elastic fibers, these are the chondrocytes surrounded by the lacuna, and the example is epiglottis or the pinna of the external ear, where the elasticity is needed. So the elastic cartilage present in those places where the elasticity needed. Example is epiglottis, that is separating the foot pipe from the ear pipe. Okay, at the junction where the respiratory tract starts from the laryngopharynx and the GI tract, foot pipe is starting from the oropharynx. Okay, at this junction epiglottis present. Now there is another type called fibrocartilage, which is present in the intervertebral disc or the cartilages in the menisci of the knee joint, temporomandibular joint. The joint spaces are separated by the fibrocartilage. The collagen bundle fibers are arranged in a serial way, and these are parallel to each other, and the chondrocytes will be on the collagen bundles within the lacuna. This type of scenes is in case of intervertebral disc, that is called fibrocartilage. So basically the cartilage cells are hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage and fibrocartilage, and a type which is present in embryonic phase, that is called cellular cartilage. Now let us come to the permanent structure, that is called bone. Now histologically bones are of two types, the outer part, that is called the compact bone, and the inner part near to the medullary cavity, that is called cancellous bone or spongy bone. Now if we do the compact bone histological study, this is a periosteum which has got a fibrous layer, and below these osteoblast cells. Now the cells of the bones are four kind: osteoprogenitor cells, that is the precursor cells of the osteocyte, but osteoblast are also present, which is like fibroblast, and the rigidity of the bone is given by this structure, bony structures. Now when we do the compact bone H staining, there is a decalcifying agent used, so the calcification, the calcium will goes out, so this whole mass will be look like this. That is the osteocytes are in place in the lacunas. This is the compact bone if we see in the HE preparation. But if you want to see the compact bone in that preparation called ground section, ground preparation, where the bone is making slice, and then we make the raw preparation, and this will Haversian system present in the compact bone. We can see there is a laminar pattern and a longitudinal pattern. This is a canal present inside. This is called the Haversian canal, surrounded by the laminas, which is having the osteocytes within this lamina. And these osteocytes are communicating with the other osteocytes and the other lamina by a canal called Boltzmann's canal. Okay. So this is the site we see in the under microscope, that preparation, the ground preparation, mainly the osteon, that is the structure called osteon. This laminated pattern, how it is surrounding the Boltzmann canal, Haversian canal, Boltzmann canal. This we see in the ground preparation in the compact bone. Okay. And if we see in the cancellous bones, what is the picture? This is called a trabeculae. In the trabeculae, the osteocytes are present like this, and the surrounding mass matrix that is surrounding the osteocytes are present, but it is mainly the trabeculae picture and the matrix picture that is seen in case of spongy bone and cancellous bone, that is surrounding the medullary cavity. That top part of the bone is called this cancellous or spongy bone, or the cranial bones which are formed by the membranous ossification. There we see the cancellous type of bone, and this is the picture in the cancellous bone in HE preparation. So histologically bones are of two types, compact type and the cancellous or spongy type, and this is the picture. But compact bone you have to see without any HE preparation and the ground preparation. But the bones is chisels and kept under the microscope. This is the Haversian system which is clearly seen. And the cancellous bones, we see the trabecular pattern which is prominently seen with the arrangement of the osteocyte within the matrix. This is we see in case of histology of the bone. Okay, this is just sclerous tissue. Okay.